Today, I want to talk about something nobody talked about before. I am 30-something years old. I came to New Zealand for working holiday at the last minute. Doing something at the last minute is called giri-giri, so I will call myself giri-hori. So, I came to New Zealand after changing some jobs. I wanted to work at the office, but nobody wants to hire who's gonna leave within a year. So, getting a job was much harder than I thought because everybody prioritized people who has permanent residence, which totally makes sense. I thought the interview went really well, but the manager said I decided to hire someone who has permanent residence after 2 weeks waiting. Yeah, the other way around, probably Japanese people would prioritize Japanese people, so that makes sense. But still, it was really frustrating for me. So I kind of gave up working at the office and trying to find something like really typical part-time jobs. But since I'm giri-hori, I have to think about like what I did when I was a student. And the best thing I can be proud of on my resume was working at McDonald's when I was in high school. I have never ever talked about that during the interview when I was in Japan. And people told me that I should give out my resume like in person, not through the internet. In this 2023, of course there's some job advertisement website. But people there barely check that website, so I really should give out my resumes in person. I don't know why they are not checking it, even though they spend some money on it. And I was kind of not willing to give out my resumes like at anywhere because it's my personal information. Finally, I went to a kebab shop where they are saying they are hiring, and I said I want to work here, but what they asked me was, do you have any experience? And I said no, and we are hiring only, experienced people. And I was like, okay, just like that. So this has never been told by anyone who's experienced working abroad. I thought I was going to work at the office, so I never ever thought about working at a restaurant or somewhere you have to deal with food. If I had known this, I would have worked at a restaurant to get some experience before. This is never ever what I expected. And after a while, my friend told me like, I'm gonna introduce you to my, old restaurant. And then I finally got a job. Just because I am his friend, they hired me like instantly. In 2023, still the most efficient way to get a job is making friends and going to a language school or doing homestay or staying at a hostel to meet some people, like get a connection. After that, I handed my resume in and I got a job there as well. So I have 2 jobs now. I have no experience, and after turning 30, I still need to get some help from like people who are in like 20s. At least I want to learn how to make good coffee, and I want to make friends at work. I have no friends, kind of. And I want to work as a Japanese tutor, so I have so many things I want to do within 1 year. So those who are thinking about working abroad, probably you should have some experience before you come here. I want to talk about a lot more things, but that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Bye.